Good morning and welcome to this video. So today we are going to take a look on conditions and conditionals in Python. Although the word might seem similar, but they are not the same. Okay. Conditions are very and conditionals are very critical concepts in programming, not only in Python, and it allows you to control the flow of your code based on certain conditions. Now we will begin by conditions. Conditions are expressions that evaluate a Boolean statement to either true or false. Now it allows you to make some decision on your code based on the outcome of the evaluation. Now we have the following comparison operator in Python. The first one is equal to, which is double equal sign in Python, and we have not equal to, which is exclamation mark plus the equal sign. We have greater or equal to, less than or equal to. Now these operators compare two values and return true or false. Let's take some example. Let's say for example 1 is equal to 2. What will be the answer? Of course the answer will be false because 1 is not equal to 2. And is 1 less than or equal to 2? Of course, so the result will be true. You can keep on playing like that with the operators in order to see the outcome and learn more. Now, I have logical operators that allow you to combine multiple conditions and create more complex conditions. Now, Python provides 3 logical operators, and with these logical operators, you can create all the gates, that is, the NOR gate, the XOR gate, and so on. We have AND that return true if both are true and false, else or that return true if at least one of the conditions are true, and not that return the opposite boolean of the condition. Now, and these logical operators are used to form compound condition and make more advanced decision in your code. What are compound conditions? Compound conditions are the when you bring up together many conditions to form one. This is what is called compound condition because it's made up of many sub conditions. Now let's take for example 2 is less than 3 and 4 is greater than 5. What will be the result? Of course the result will be false because yes, 2 is less than 3 but 4 is not greater than 5, so the result will be false. Now there's also one thing that you have to know in Python is that you can also compare uh, numbers, and you can also use the logical operators on number. If for example you have 0 0 or 1, what will be the result? Of course the result will be 1 because 0 is considered as nothing. But if I put 0 and 1, the result will be 0 because both have to be, as I mentioned in the previous video, 0 represent false and all the others represent true. You can also play with this compound statement. For example, we know that this statement, let me copy it, is false. Now if I put it inside parentheses, we know that the result will be false, right? And I multiply it, let's say for example times 9. What will be the expected result? Of course the result will be 0. Why? Because the integer type of this value, the boolean type of this condition is false, and the integer type of false, as we seen earlier, is 0. So 0 times 9 equals to 0. Now we move on to conditional statement. Conditional statement, also known as if and else statement in most of languages allow you to execute different block of code based on certain condition. The most common conditional statement in Python are if, else, and elif. Elif, which is viewed as else if in Python, in C and Java and so on. If statement execute a block of code if the condition is true. Means if the condition is not true, it will skip. Now else execute the counter of the if. So if you join else with the if, the conditional will not be validated by the if, will be validated by the else, and it will run in the else part. Now a if is used when there are more than one condition. I mean when is more than two conditions. Let's take an example of conditional statement. Let's illustrate the usage of conditional with an example. Suppose we want to write a program that checks if a person is eligible to vote based on their age. In most of the country is 18 years, that is that allow you to vote or not. Now we define the variable age, which is of course an integer. Now we say if the age is greater or equal to 18, you are allowed to vote, you are eligible to vote. But if you are not following the first condition, you will go to the else, which is you're not greater or equal to 18, so you're not allowed to vote. And if you run the code and execute, of course, you will say you are eligible to vote. But if you, for example, we change age to 16, is the else statement that is going to be execute, which says you are not eligible to vote. Now, nested conditional. Now let's move forward and see. Nested conditional is where you add the elif, which is else if condition. Now we are going to see an example on nested conditional. We still taking our eligibility to no. So I'm sorry. Nested conditional is when you do multiple if else statement. Let's continue. Let's retake our example now and consider is it's time to vote or not. Now you have the age which is equal to 18, of course. Now is it your first time to vote? You say yes because you are just 18. So obviously it's your first time to vote. Now if your age is greater than 18, if it's your first time to vote, then you will print this is your first time to vote, make it count. It's an encouragement for you to vote again and again. Now, if you have already voted before, they say thank you for participating. You have voted before, thank you for participating. Now, if it doesn't follow the age greater or equal to 18, then you're not eligible to vote. If you want this case, yes, this is your first time to vote. Now let's change this first time to vote to false. What do you have? Now we have you have voted before. Thank you for participating. Now let's change the age to something like 17. What do you have? Print you are not eligible to vote. Uh, what can we do? Thank you very much for watching this video. In the next video, we are going to look at loops and we are going to talk again about conditional because conditional are very useful when you talk about loops. Have a great day.